Welcome to Rangers Radio on the Matchday show, the world's one and only unique live phone-in show for Rangers supporters all over the world. Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Well, hello, good evening, and welcome. Welcome to Rangers Radio on this pre-match show. The Rangers build up to a victory against Ibrox. Join myself, Oxchair, on the show this evening is my mucker, Robert. Evening, Robert.
Evening, mate. How we doing?
I'm all right, mate. I'm pretty good, actually. You?
It's been a good weekend, mate. Good weekend, and hopefully it continues tonight.
All right. Is that because you're getting to open the doors in your advent calendar, mate? Is it?
Oh, it is, mate. 2 weeks down, 2 weeks to go.
Yes, that love honey's got a lot to answer for, mate. Eh?
Oh, aye.
Right. By the way, big game tonight and some talking points in the team, which I think you're going to shout out, bruh.
Yes, indeed, mate. A few surprise options here, mate. The lineup tonight with Butland in goal, Aarons, Sterling, Giga, Fernandez, Magoma, Barron, Diamonde, Moore, Curtis, Chermiti. On the bench this evening, Kelly, Tavernier, Enciala, Raskin, Cameron, Asgard, Dowell, Gassama, and Danilo.
Right, we'll take the team set up first, mate, and then we'll talk about the personnel if that's all right with you, mate. Yeah.
Go for it.
All right. I see that lining up as a 4-2 with the Diamonde being the forward, and then 3 up top of Curtis, Moore, and Chermiti, mate. Yeah.
Aye.
You could argue it's a 4-2-3-1, mate. Yeah.
Aye, I could see that. Aye.
Aye, and the 2 in the middle will be Sterling and Barron. That's the way I see it, mate. Other people might see it as, well, what are you seeing it as?
I see it as a 5-2-3, 5-4-1. 3 centre halves, Sterling, Giga, Fernandez, with Aarons and Magoma as wing backs.
So we're playing with 5 defenders.
Yep.
Right, okay. Right, we'll see. You'll be interested, mate. Right, we're not talking about the personnel changes, yes?
Yep, go for it.
All right.
There's a few in there.
Right, let's go. We'll look at the bench. The people who's come out. Tavernier, Gassama, and Danilo have all been poor, yeah, the last few games. Raskin's been okay without being outstanding, reaching the heights. Raskin and Tavernier have played a lot of football. You know, Gassama and Danilo in and out. Gassama quite a bit as well. Danilo, not about his form's not been great, mate. And also, I don't know. I really don't know what his position is. Right, so different reasons. So there's the 4 sort of changes, if you like. Your take on it, mate?
I actually did say the other night I thought Aarons would start ahead of Tavernier. To be honest with you, on Friday night I said that in the show, so I'm not really surprised by that. Raskin, I'm a bit surprised. Although he's been okay and he's had some poor performances, I would still have him in over Diamonde, if I'm being brutally honest. And I think the physicality that Hibs might possess, I know Raskin's not more physical than anybody else in the park, but he gives a different dimension to what Diamonde does. Kind of a ball fighter to win it back. Gassama's, for me, he's been in a huff the past few weeks. His attitude's been questionable. So again, no surprises there. Moore's come back from fitness, looked sharp. Curtis looked sharp the other night when he came on as well. So he's kind of got a point to prove as well. And Danilo, I've always said it, mate, he's not a lone striker. So if I've went with the one up top, I'm not surprised it's Chermiti, and it's obviously a shame that Miofsky's not made it just when he was starting to find the net.
Aye. Well, it was a nice finish on Thursday night on the feet, you know.
I took it well. That's what he can give you, Hawks, when he's in that penalty spot. rather than being out 25 yards from goal. He's kind of somebody will pounce on loose balls and get you goals, and he just kind of hit a bit of form, and it's just our luck that he gets an injury that hopefully it's not too long an injury. Maybe we'll see what it is over the coming days and weeks.
We'll start finding out as the week develops. Obviously, we get the night, and then we don't play to Sunday, so there's a bit of time, mate. So, which is unusual, but gives us a wee bit of a reset. But we need the 3 points tonight, Mark.
Oh, we do, mate. It's a massive game. It could be one of those games that you look at back in a few weeks' time and say, what a turning point that could have been, what a result it could be. But it could also be a result that it could go against us. We know what Hibs will bring. They're in a bit of form. They've won 3 of the last 5. But if we can match the performance we put in at Dundee United with the clinical finishing against Kilmarnock, then we've got a good chance of getting the 3 points, and that's what's vital at this point in the season, especially when the teams around us, i.e. them across the city, had a free week. Not that they enjoyed it much, I'm sure.
Well, I'm glad you know that. Oh well. That's all I can say. Oh well. Yeah.
Aye. Yes. Yes.
Listen, look, it's all about winning. I'm a surprised with Raskin, and I'll tell you why my rationale. I accept he's no hit the heights. I accept him. But he seems to always had Hibs number, if that makes sense. You know how players do well against certain teams? He's done all right against the Hibs.
Aye, he scored the last time we had him at Ibrox in the League Cup. He came back and he got the header. Again, has he been better than Diamondi? Yes, but wouldn't it be hard? So that's why I'm a bit surprised with that option, given the kind of magnitude of the fixture as well. It's a brave call from Danny Rule.
Aye. Or it might be just that he's with all the games coming, mate, and he's got to take him out at some point. He maybe feels this is a one, and the advice to get red zones and modern football, mate. This could be the one. And doesn't see he will not appear half an hour, 45 minutes, mate. Yeah.
Aye, he's obviously on the bench. He's still an option to bring on. I'd be surprised if he never comes on at some point in the game. As you said, it's possibly just about with these fixture pile-ups, just being smart with the minutes they play, using the squad.
Aye. Okay, right. So people join us all the time, Robert. So if you want to shout out the team, and then we'll get the phone lines opened.
Absolutely, mate. Line-up tonight is Butland, Aarons, Sterling, Giga, Fernandez, Magoma, Barron, Diamondi, Moore, Curtis, and Chermiti. On the bench, Kelly, Tavernier, Enciala, Raskin, Cameron, Asgard, Double, Gassama, and Danilo.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972? It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, a lot of talking points, the team, mate. A lot of talking points, I don't think Aarons is in on form, but I understand that Tav, he wouldn't be in the team on form near, if you're honest, mate.
No, it's just essentially the answer to that question, mate, and it's hard to say what player currently is picked on form. Possibly the most consistent out midfield player has been Connor Barron of late. Mikey Moore showing glimpses before his injury, so
If Connor Barron, if we're building our team around Connor Barron, mate, we get big. But I love his endeavour, I love his attitude, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I still don't think he scored a goal or created a goal in 18 months, mate. Midfielder.
No, he's not, but if you're talking about current form, mate, he's probably the one you would say is most likely in form out of everybody else in the park, which says a lot.
He had a decent game up at Tannadice with his effort and his work rate. Missed a sitter. And then I thought he was okay at Kilmarnock, and I thought he was absolutely diabolical on Thursday night, mate. Getting the ball away. And I'm not saying getting the ball away trying to make things happen, mate. I'm talking about getting the ball away in circumstances where there was no need to, mate. Just my opinion, mate. Everybody sees the game different.
Aye, of course, it's something that it's a weakness in his game. It's across the whole midfield. We've not got
Aye,
that ball pass, as
aye.
I said, so it's just limited options that we've got in the midfield at this point in time.
Yes, and obviously, midfielder, there's strong rumours with decent sources that Rothwell's off strongly linked to a few clubs, but Sheffield United seem to be the favourites. I think he'd be best for both parties, mate, but we'll discuss that another time. Your quick view on it?
Aye, it makes sense, mate. He's not been involved lately, and you don't know the situation, the circumstances. He might just feel it's not suited up here, and he'll not be the first. So if it is, hopefully we can get a decent bit of money in, and we can recoup it. The right player in for the right fee as well.
Aye. A bit of pressure on Chermity tonight, mate, eh?
Oh, massive pressure. Has to lead the line. He's got to kind of show us what he can bring. And let's be fair, there's not been a lot of that being put on the table by him of late or at all. So big pressure. He's already got that pressure on him as the number 9 at Rangers and the striker, and obviously the value as well on top of him. But he's got to go tonight and just believe in himself and maybe just show what he can do. Even if it's a glimmer, get a goal or even create a chance for a teammate and create something for us. We can maybe see maybe there's something there, but it would be a long, long way to go anyway for that to be reinforced.
Yeah, I mean, score a goal would be a great start, and have a decent performance, and then we're debating after the show, all right, is he as bad as everybody thinks? That would be a great start. He needs to hold the ball up with a decent performance, and if he gets a chance, he has to take it, mate, because his goal scoring record's been appalling, and his play's been appalling also, and that's nothing to do with the price tag, mate.
No, that's just the ability of the player, and he's not shown that ability, certainly for what potential he may have been seen by others. Remains to be questionable, let's be brutally honest. But it to me as well, Ox, it brings into question, we relied on Danilo kind of at the start of the season. He's not ahead of him tonight, he's on the bench. And then there's an opportunity, obviously, on the bench with Miovski being out, and we've brought in Kieran Dibble. That suggests to me that there's not even a player in the B team considered worth taking a risk on, putting on the bench as a striker. And that's a kind of worrying aspect as well.
Yeah, well, yeah, there we are, mate. And a lot of them are out on loan, mate, because they're no big team, mate, is there? No big team. Nothing in Scotland.
Aye, but I still think there's somebody in the academy that's scoring goals, or even just game time experience. Being on the bench at Ibrox would be experience for them. And if they need to come on, you never know. And the old saying goes, you're good enough, you're old enough.
Right. Listen, we've got the manager. Do you mind getting yourself a mute? And let's see for our gaffer, Danny Rowe.
Danny, we'll start on team news tonight. 5 changes from Thursday night. Can you just talk us through your thinking behind those?
Yeah, I think Bojan is injured. We tried in the morning, but it was not possible to take him today. Nico, the last 72 hours, also not trained with the team. He's on the bench, but let's see. It was also a high risk to take him as a starter. And then the other side, 3 changes, fresh legs. I think a lot of games we have to use the squad. That's it. I feel the group is ready. I think this is key. We know what it means today to play at home against an opponent who will try everything to get something.
For the likes of Finlay Curtis, it's his first league start of the season. How big an opportunity is it for him tonight?
Yeah, a big one. I think in the last couple of weeks he got more and more minutes. I'm always a manager to recognize performances. I like to work with young players, give them also opportunities. I think as academy players it's always great for us as a club to have them more and more involved. But it's not just bringing on. I said this many times. It's about the right moment. And in the last couple of weeks he got more and more minutes. And now I felt he should start. It's good for him. Hopefully he has a good game. And then of course we have a strong bench. Have good opportunities to make impacts from outside. But we need a strong performance today over 90-95 minutes.
In terms of Hibs today, you have faced them already as head coach here. What do you expect from them here tonight?
Yeah, a good organized team. A team who's able to attack. I think when you look back to the games, also to the for example, the Celtic game, they played well, even they lost. It's hard to play against such a teams, but we play at home. We want to make a step today. We know in which position we are, and we know which opportunities we have today. And if we bring everything on, and we put effort on, and we make a lot of things right, and we minimize our mistakes in crucial areas, then we have a great evening, and hopefully we can give this win today our supporters.
Oh, sorry, aye. Listen, obviously Nico Raskin sounds like a knock, mate, if I'm honest, yeah?
Yep, that's what I took from that as well, mate.
Yeah, and if they've maybe gave the old fitness test to Majovsky this morning, mate, suggests that it's not that bad, yeah? Suggests.
It would suggest to me, mate, it's maybe not worth the risk tonight and keep them for Sunday.
Aye. So that's the two, and obviously Aaron's and Tav out of football, and who else has come in? Obviously Stirling for Raskin. And up front, mate, the rest is maybe just Gasserman that just played a lot of football. And he's freshening it up, yeah. And but it's not as if their form's been fantastic, so we'll see where it goes tonight.
It's just utilising the squad. As again, you don't want to burn players out. I did say the other night, Friday night, that I would start Sterling as well. So I'd like to see how long he will actually last the game as well. If he can get a good 60 to 70 minutes, I think that would be a good starting point. Whether he's in 90 or not is probably a big ask still. But it's good to see him back in the lineup. And as you say, Moore and Curtis coming in, they're guys that want to get forward with the ball, and something Gassama's not done of late. So hopefully they can get forward, provide some width and some service into the box for hopefully Big Chamita to be on the end of, or anybody else for that matter of fact.
Aye, listen, I think in a poor performance on Thursday night, I think young Curtis put in more crosses and Gassama has in weeks, mate. You know, I know Gassama looks to come in and score, mate. He's always looking for that move, and when it works, it's spectacular. But you've also got to put in crosses, and he's not done that. He's not done that. But he helped get his equaliser up at Tannadice, so we'll see where it goes. And people wanted young Curtis to get a chance. He's getting it tonight, mate.
It certainly is, and whether that's on kind of merit or down to Gassama's poor performances, it goes hand in hand, I think. He's obviously been on the sidelines. He came back from an injury. He's waited his time, and he's come on the past few games, showing glimpses, and he gets a big chance tonight to start from the get-go and see what he can produce. But as you said, he can put a ball in. I mean, Thursday night he had 2 decent crosses, and he had a good attempt as well. I know you could argue he could have get his head up and passed it wide, but heat in the moment, never going to fault a player for having a shot. So he's got the intent to get forward and be ambitious. And we can see he can score goals as well. Ox. He scored kind of start the season under Russell Martin, so he'll be keen to impress tonight as well, and hopefully make a claim for the shirt to be his going forward. Big opportunity for him. I see Hibs don't have Martin Boyle starting Ox. I don't know how much that is a bonus and a positive for us in terms of his pace, what he's done in the past.
It's been sore on us, mate. The Hibs team's Sri Lanka, Hankey, O'Hora, Yon, Bowie, Cadden, Aridale, McGrath, Mulligan, Orbea, and Bardisa. I hope I pronounced some of their names right, but we don't spend a lot of time watching the other teams. We've obviously heard about Boyd Mulligan and Bowie, you know, and some of the guys have been around the block, like McGrath. So are there for the taking. We just have to play well and make sure we keep 11 players on the park, play with the head, but work hard, make chances, and take them, mate.
That's the big thing, Ox. It's taking your chances when they come. And at home, you'd like to think you'll be on the dominant side of the game, being aggressive on the front foot, creating chances. But we know what Hibs will offer as well. They'll be physical, they'll come at us, they'll have a go, they'll fancy their chances like most teams have this season, especially at Ibrox as well. But again, it's up to us to be solid at the back, and I think that's maybe why, in my opinion, it looks like a back 3 or 5, whatever way you want to put it, just to kind of shore up that defence a wee bit and kind of be almost counter-attacking rather than being in control of the game, try and catch Hibs out and use the pace of Moore and Curtis to get forward. So it'll be interesting to see, obviously, once the game starts, how we set up. But once we're in that final third, make the right pass and make sure you make the pass as well. And then when the chance comes, take it.
Aye, this is where we've been left, mate. There's an argument they've got more firepower on their bench than we have, mate. You know, they've got Boyle, Newell, Campbell, Hoylett. Yeah, for example, mate. So they argue about they'll get more firepower on us because we've got Gassama and Danilo, mate. And after that, we're struggling.
Aye, it's hard to argue, mate. And the names you mentioned there, Boyle particularly, got a bit of pace. I know the boy starts Ewan, he's got pace as well. So again, it's just about us being reassured at the back, being sensible with the passing, making the right decision. And if we need to use the bench, then hopefully we've got a lead that's there that won't be disrupted, and we can use the bench if and where possible. Again, it'll be interesting to see if Sterling does the 90 minutes, if Raskin plays, given he's got that knock. Is he just named the one he bench as a number, or will we need to use him at some point, or look to use him?
Aye, well, players always want to play, mate, yeah?
Aye, I don't see anything wrong with a player wanting to play, but
No, not there. And I don't
got to be
see anything
sensible as
wrong
well,
with a
Ox.
player. I also don't see anything wrong sometimes when a player's disappointed if he goes off. You know?
No, it shows
Uh,
a bit of passion for me.
you know,
But
I don't get. I know there's a way you should conduct yourself with your teammates and your squad mates, but there's nothing wrong with being down because you've been took off if you think you've been took off. If you're having a bad game, well, you should be upset with yourself. And sometimes if you're having a good game and you get took off, that can frustrate even more, mate. You know? I mean, I never had any bad games. I don't usually get took off when I'm having a good game, but that's just me, mate.
no, you would be the 90-minute star. You would be. Don't know if you'd go
Oh, no,
95
no,
right now, right enough.
No. Glimpses, mate. Glimpses. You just go. You can't get them all. No, I mean, just glimpses.
No, I don't mind it as well, Ox, to be honest with you. Again, if you're having a poor game, be disappointed with yourself, not the fact you're coming off.
Aye.
Be disappointed in your performance. And if you've had a good game and you're coming off, then obviously you'll be disappointed. But at the same time, the manager's protecting you because there's a lot of games coming up that are going to be vital in this crucial December period.
Aye. Listen, obviously we got a wee bit of a break to Sunday, and then they sort of come pretty rapid after that for about 6 weeks again, didn't they?
They do, and also obviously because the game's Monday night, we've essentially got an extra break as well, rather than being Thursday, Sunday. So there's a bit of extra time to kind of recover for tonight as well. So hopefully that is a bit of a bonus as well. But as you say, go and play tonight to our strengths, get the 3 points, recover for Sunday.
I'm sure we can talk about kick-off times, but that's another debate. Evening, Bob Ger.
Evening, Ox. How you doing?
All right, mate. Yourself? You
Oh,
with the team,
not
mate?
too bad.
You know the team?
Aye, give me the team, aye.
On you go, Robert.
Evening, Bob Ger. Team tonight
Hi, Robert.
is Butland, Aarons, Sterling, Giga, Fernandez, Magoma, Barron, Diamondi, Moore, Curtis, and Chermiti.
So my Oscar's no made it, eh?
No,
Failed
I
the
failed a
fitness
fitness
test,
test.
Bob Ger, this morning.
Aye. Well, if it's a hamstring he's got, you don't want to aggravate that, the boy. You look at the long term with that. But Chermiti, once again, son, we all know the problem there. You vote for big money, so it's time you were doing something. And I'll give Hibs their due diligence tonight, boys. They will come and have a go. They're one of the few sides that does do that. I maybe start with sitting in and hitting long balls at Boyle, but I believe they will at some stage come out and have a go at us. But it's up to us to get there with the home side. We should have the majority possession. And I heard you saying, Oxy, you're absolutely right. If we get a chance, take the chance. We must. That team should be good enough to beat Hibs. It should be. I certainly hope so. Because we're far few to this league race, and I'm looking forward to a good performance tonight for Rangers. certainly hope we get a good performance. So, that's about it I can say the now.
It's a massive game for us, mate. If
Every game's a massive game up.
Aye, a massive. If we can win our next 2 league games, mate, we're right back in the Roger here. Robert, eh?
Aye, it's the way the fixtures have worked out. It's set it up for us to go and capitalise, and tonight we can kickstart it with a win, and then on to Sunday away to Tynecastle, which again will be a tough game. But as you say, if you win both of them, then you're right back in it. But we've also got to watch Ox that if we lose tonight, then Hibs overtake us as well. So let's hope that's not the story we're talking about. But we can't look too far ahead.
I tell you what, you and that AK, you need to stop talking to each other. Yeah, the game's not even started yet. You've got his beat. Yeah,
No.
You need to stop hanging about together, right? It's like
I know.
Rose used to. Yeah, Jeez, turn that frown upside down. Tell him, Bob, you can't.
Oh, absolutely. No, we're always the people that say no surrender, so let's not surrender.
Oh, but they get
danger.
the trenches, mate. They too, mate. They would have the white flag up before you did trench dunk.
Oh, aye. No, never know. There is white and blue flag every time. I know that. The boys will ken that. We're all Rangers fans. We are the people. Let's go for it. Let's play good old football, make chances.
Come on, let's. We might be talking about it after the game.
Positivity.
Before the game. Come on, Robert. We can all do the arithmetic. We know what their points tally plus 3 means, mate. We can do it. I know doing your way, people maybe struggled with that arithmetic, but the West End, mate, it's easy.
I know, mate. I'm just saying it as it is. Again, obviously positivity.
Oh,
you want to go and win the game.
Come on, at least one day of positivity.
Well, we're going to win 2-0 anyway, mate. But so it's just a matter of statement.
That's brilliant.
How do you feel for that? How do you feel for that? Saying that?
Feel better now. Cheers.
That's get after check. You need to cut the ties. Mate. Take it if you want. It knows, mate. Yeah.
Aye.
He'll be messaging me shortly. Right. Well, you're right, mate. But that just shows how big a game it is, isn't it, Burgeon?
Oh, it's a huge game. Every game we play him is a huge game. It's time we will work to the way back into contention in this league, and I believe it we have. And if we win the night one, we're further into contention in it. And I do believe that we can go to Tynecastle. When's the game? Sunday.
Yes.
Is it Sunday against the Hearts?
Yes.
Aye. Well, I do believe that we can go to Tynecastle and win. We've done it many, many, many times. And I don't see why we can't do it again. All right, they're doing well for themselves. I don't care about anybody else in their prospects. I only care about Rangers. And I'm going to hear all the nonsense up the tune this week that I usually lie down to Hearts and let them beat you. No, you don't lie down to anybody. Glasgow Rangers try and win every single fixture that they play. And that'll not be any different. You will leave championship to win just the same as everybody else. So, to me, the outlook is good. If we can get there, if we keep saying up to the January transfer one day, and Mr. Roll brings people in, then we'll see where it takes us in the second half of the season. But yeah, I'm optimistic. I think he's improved things. No tenfold, but he's improved things steadily. And I think we're good enough to compete in this league at the moment. We'll see how we go on after January. See how we go on after the night. There you go.
Aye. Listen, that's the win the night, and hope then you look forward to the next game, Robert. But you're right, we need to win the night, mate. It's a massive game, and as I said, you win these next 2 games, mate. You're 6 points behind with a game in hand, mate. Considering the start of the season, it's just mental.
Aye.
Oh, it's
Robert,
remarkable, Ox.
To a Robert and a Bob on this show. Young Robert.
It's remarkable. Again, I know the performances haven't been great over time, Ox, but the good thing is we've turned those kind of draws and games that we may not have won into points, and 3 points as well. 5 wins, 2 draws. So there's a gap being closed, and it is just about now consistency, as we always say. Take it from the positives, bounce back from Thursday. Obviously, we know Europe's out the kind of way now, so now the real focus, and it always should be, is the league. And as you say, there's nothing stopping us to get right back in this title race.
No, but you're right. You have to win games to make that happen, mate. in theory, we're right back in it, but in practice, we have to win the right. It's as simple as that, mate.
Again, it's a massive game. I know, as Bob J says, every game is massive at this point in time, but tonight is a real massive game. It's a great opportunity to close that gap again and put us in a kind of good position going into the week ahead. And as you say, game by game, once we get to them, becomes a bigger game than the last. So just don't look any further forward in the night. Go and play your 90, 95 minutes. Again, be reassured at the back, take your chances and get the 3 points, and then we'll come back on and chat about how good we played, and then we'll focus on the rest of the week.
I hope you're right, Robert. I hope you're right.
You wanted positivity, mate. I'm giving you.
Yes. Turn that frown upside down. Bob, I believe you were up that tune with that dog with a smile on your face today. Is that correct?
Up the tune with a smile on my face. Have you seen that tune of mine? You wouldn't smile. Nah, you would really. I'm only No, I'll go up there. I'll go up there and I'll sit in a wee seat with a dog and just watch the world go by some days. And a lot of people pass you by and they're supporters of you know who. And you get you get it for them and you just pass opinions and it's all good. It's all good banter, all good laugh. But this is what I'll get when I'm up there. That's what I'll get. You lie in the hearts and you let hearts beat you because of the fact. No, and that's not true. Glasgow Rangers try and win every single solitary game that they play, and this will be no different. And I want them to win on Sunday, no matter what the circumstances are of the league. I want us to win enough games to win the league. Of course I do. Never wanted Rangers to lose in my life, and I'm not starting now.
So
that'll take care of itself. Tonight we've got to go for it. And I do think that we'll win 2-0 tonight. I agree with that. It's a good assessment. How's the fog out your way?
Robert?
It's all right where I am. Looks actually quite a decent night to be playing football, to be honest with you. It's dry at the minute, so hopefully that continues. But it just looks like a normal, typical December night, Bob J, under the lights of Ibrox, and hopefully it's a good night.
I'm right next to the river here, so the fog. It looks okay. No bad. I don't think there's any danger to the game now to go. As I say, I'm not in Glasgow, I don't know.
No. Give us the team again before we look again at how we're going to line up, Robert.
Certainly, mate. It's Butland, Aarons, Sterling, Giga, Fernandez, Magoma, Barron, Diamondi, Moore, Curtis, Chermiti. On the bench, Kelly, Tavernier, Enciala, Raskin, Cameron, Asgard, Dowell, Gassama, and Danilo.
Mm-hmm.
Who's playing left and right, and if they get the job of creating the chances, when are you playing Moore? When are you playing Curtis? Robert?
Moore right, Curtis left.
All right, okay. What's your rationale for that, mate?
Going for the game on Thursday night, when Curtis came on, he went out left and Moore kind of became right side, but was more central. I think he'll be given almost a free role, but I think Curtis on the left looks more comfortable than being on the right, if I'm being brutally honest. They can chop and change jobs. They've got that kind of versatility in both of them.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of pressure on the two young boys because they'll be looking for them along with maybe Diamandi to create the chances, mate. And that's not a strong part of his game either.
No, it's not. As long as he stays in the park, it would be a good step towards a progression for him, to be honest with you, mate.
A decent game when they go amiss, would it?
No, it wouldn't at all. But he's got to get in the box. He's got to be the one there out of the. If it's him and Barron, if it is those two midfielders, he's got to be the one to get forward. And if he is playing more advanced with Sterling beside Barron, then he has to be in the box and he has to be creating chances or hopefully getting shots on target and scoring, hopefully.
Aye. That's a big game for a big centre forward tonight, Bob Jerry.
No, I'm a big game for the laddie. So hopefully they can make chances for him. If he can bag a goal or two, raise his confidence through the roof, the boy. Aye, so we'll see how he gets on. I believe there's a player in there. It's just maybe getting it out. We've seen this a lot with people. It's signed for clubs. It doesn't happen for a wee while. Mayor Shea, for example. But let's hope the laddie can hit the back of the net tonight. So Rashkan, I wonder what's up with him. Just after a wee dip in form. He's got a knock.
He said he got a knock, and they'll just want to withdraw, mate. I think he might be cover. He might be involved, depending how it's gone. But the manager said in his pre-match he had a knock. Yeah.
Right, I'm not going on the doom and gloom bandwagon, no way. But Hibs have got some decent players like Boyle, that Bowie. They can cruise the ball. That Bashiri is not a bad centre half, Larry. And then they can organise themselves. If you say if they beat us tonight, we'll go above you. But nah, we're not looking at that. We're looking to get behind them and score goals. A big crowd behind. I want to see our Rangers performance, boys. You know what I mean. Put them under pressure, create chances, have them wobbling, like we've done so many times or so many years. I've not exactly seen that this year. I've seen it on occasion, but that's all. I want to see it consistently. There's a league to be won here, and we can do it.
He's right. And we have to do it, Robert.
He is, and Danny Rose even mentioned that again in his pre-match interview as well, that he wants to see a 90-minute performance. As Bob just says, we've seen glimpses for a period of time within games, whether it be 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, or maybe a full hour. But now, this kind of game, this magnitude, it needs to be a full 90-minute performance plus from everybody. And everybody needs to play at least a 7 or 8, no less than that, full commitment. And again, just defence, just be reassured, be firm, be solid. Midfield, make the passes right at the right time. And forward line, create and finish when they come. We make it sound simple, but that's what they've just got to go and do, Ox. Just win the game.
Right. Aye, listen. See tonight. Look, I want a good performance, but the night, games late tonight, it's all about winning.
You take a Bridgeman right now.
Aye, it's all about winning, mate, and you move on. Yeah, and hopefully momentum grows, domestic. We know where we are, and we accept where we are, but it's all about winning, and that breeds other things, and it obviously gets you nearer the window, and that's another week to maybe we get more reinforcements in, and maybe some players leave. So for me, it's all about winning. Result or substance tonight, mate. Yeah.
100%.
I'm not saying I don't want us to play decent stuff and people to create chance after chance. And we played all right against the D United away, but we never won the match. I'd rather have played poorer than that and won the match, if that makes sense, Bob Jerry. Yeah?
Makes absolute sense. I'd rather get the 3 points. That's what it's all about. Nobody says that everything was going to be easy. Of course it's not. And we've got to be up for the battle, up for the fight, because that's what it is in Scotland. It's a battle and a fight. And just play well. I want to see the team playing good, open, flowing football as well. And I believe we've got the players here to do it. It's good to see what's his face, long-term injury. Memory line is getting worse off. Sterling. It's good to see Sterling back in the team. I really, really like him. Good player. Get his fitness level up. He'll be vital for us. I'm sorry Mayorski's not made it, and I'm sorry Roscan is not playing, but for Rangers, we've got a big squad of players. We've got boys in there that can do the business. Young Curtis, you're a very good player. He's never let the team down. Maybe that laddie can do something tonight and improve his pointy role. He should be playing every week, because I think he should. Cassaman, if you've chucked in the towel, good luck to you.
If you're struggling with that one, mate, just take your wallet out, mate. There'll be plenty of Sterling in there. Robert?
As Bob just said, it's good to see Sterling back. And as I said, I just hope that we can use him sensibly. He's always saying from the start tonight, again, with to have him back, have that option there. He does certainly bring a bit of physicality to the side. And he can play a various number of positions, which is handy with how kind of lack of depth we've got as well. But I agree, I think it's a big moment, a big chance for Curtis as well, coming back in for a start to show him what he can do. And let's be fair, if he shows one game tonight better than what Gassama has done in the past few weeks, then Gassama's got no arguments that he's not starting.
Oh, no. Listen, mate, I don't know where we start for the January window, but that's a debate for another time. So you both think it's going to go 2-0 tonight. Who are you going to give the goals to, Robert?
Moore and Fernandez. Corner.
We'll be facing the right way.
Hopefully.
Oh,
Well, if he comes off his back and gets in, I will not be complaining.
True. You know, even get Chamiti a sympathy one, Bob Gerra.
I'll give Chermiti one, aye. Well, you know, it's
Aye.
about time. It's bound to come sometime for the laddie. Let's make the chances for him. They started making chances for Majorca and see what happened. So, yeah, make the chances for Chermiti. I'm with the laddie. I'm not the sort of I'll get him binned out the door after 4 weeks. No, give the laddie a chance. If he wants to be here. That's all I can say. That day believe he does, so we'll see.
Scottish football, you only get 10 days nowadays.
Oh, you 10 minutes, I think. 10 minutes. There's a certain club wanting ready a manager already, but we're not going to dwell on that. That's up to them.
And they don't like Wilfred's. Robert?
No, hopefully he stays. He's doing a great job so far, if I'm being honest. Hope long may it continue. I've heard he's great pals with Russell Martin. He's using him as a philosopher.
Well, that's behind us.
Aye.
Fox, just one thing before we start to wrap up, mate. Obviously with Taverner being on the side tonight, it'd be interesting to see how we do with set pieces. We've also seen Barron hit a few, but I think you've got the likes of Mikey, Moore, Curtis, or
Has he get any?
get hit it.
Has Barron get any in?
No. Again, that's the thing. It has been him that's been taking him. But as I'm saying, it'd be interesting to see who gets that role.
Aye. It will be different players and be your man outside the box. Who's going to hit it, mate? It'll be interesting. When Tav's no there. I get your point, mate. A lot of people will be happy with that. I think Tav's a better player than Aaron's. But I don't think Tav's played well, and I don't think Aaron's has played well. But obviously, Tav's played a lot of football and covered a lot of yards, so maybe it made sense to take him out because there's a little picture and a big picture. But the night's a big picture game because we need to win. Last word for your good self, Bob J.
Aye, what's up with Giga? Or did I miss it?
He's in the team. Aye, he's
in the team. See what I tell you about me? You're all going to be hurling me about in a bar chair in a wee while. I'm getting worse. Aye, well, let's hope we can play some good crisp football, get a home one, get back into, well, we are in contention in the league, get yet another one, and he's hoping for the best, One of yours. That's about that.
Yeah.
Great discussion. Brilliant.
Robert?
I'm looking forward to the game, mate. Going to keep it simple. Go and get the 3 points.
Here, mate. Here. Listen, thanks to your good self, Robert, and of course, Bob Jeff for joining us. Fox and School Blue for doing the technicals. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back 15 minutes after the final whistle. Celebrate a Rangers victory. Take it away, Old School Blue.
I don't know if you can see what the Rangers really mean to me in these last few years. I've been afraid that we might drift away, so I've been telling old stories and singing songs that made me think about where we came from, and that's the reason why I feel so very proud today. So let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Ibrox Stadium is calling me, and now I'm coming home. To think of life without the Rangers, you know that it would make me more sad. Glasgow Rangers, you're everything I've ever had. Of Brian Laudrup and Trevor Stephen, Big Marvin Andrews said keep Davy Cooper on the wing. And we remember Gaza with great affection. The day the helicopter changed direction, and Jimmy Baxter was pure perfection. Super Valley scores again. So let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Ibrox Stadium is calling me, and I'm coming home. To think of life without the Rangers, you know that it would make me more than sad. Glasgow Rangers, you're everything I've ever had. So let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Ibrox Stadium is calling me, and I'm coming home. To think of life without the Rangers, you know that it would make me more sad. Glasgow Rangers, you're everything I've ever had. Without the Rangers, you know that it would make